Hi everyone. Welcome to the Kimberly Cloud Show. I'm your host, Kimberly Cloud. I don't think so, Justin. 3 2. I don't guess nobody from here. But thank you for your consideration. So welcome to the Kimberly Cloud Show. I'm your host, Kimberly Cloud. I am going to take care of today's business by just going out and I got some clothes to take back to the Goodwill today. Um, and I got some trash to take out, clean up a little bit around the house. But all my clothes are folded. I woke up at 4 in the morning today to fold all my clothes. It's not one clothes left unfolded, and I have a lot of clothes, so I had to give away at least 20 items, and I'm gonna bring them to the Goodwill today. And then I have a lot of other stuff to do, but I'm in a beautiful place. I feel like I resonate with George Washington. He wasn't here per se, but he probably passed through here before it was even a building in Washington. I won't say exactly where I'm at, but I will say that this place resonates with his name. It's George Washington. I used to go to the university, not literally, even though I'm going to the University of Phoenix for my master's. I never actually went to the University of Washington to get a degree, but they allow people to get on their Wi-Fi and just sit around. So I took advantage of the opportunity and I just went to George Washington University. Give me a second to go live on TikTok too. Hold on. 10 minutes. When I get to my destination, I'm going to contact the lady about the 30th. Come on, God. Where am I at? TikTok. Oh, I had 117 viewers. They like, I don't want to play with her. Hi, everyone. Welcome to the Kimberly Cloud Show. I'm your host, Kimberly Cloud. So, pretty much, I'm live right now and I'm just doing what I need to do. I'm resonating with George Washington right now, and everybody like, what does she mean by that? What I mean by that is that that guy was such a tough character. There were gunfire in DC where I'm from. Gunfire. These aren't the bullets that we know today that kills us. These are these big powder bullets that's banging at him, and he riding on a horse. Imagine that, a white man riding on a horse, right? And they going boom, 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 boom during a war. Did y'all know that that's what he did? Did y'all know that he's just riding a horse? And it's it's not that easy to ride a horse. Number one, I've never ridden one, but I hear it's pretty tough, on your legs. So pretty much, I'm at George Washington. I won't say whether it's the university or hospital, but I'm just resonating with George Washington, and I'm trying to learn more about him because he's a bad dude. You got to think, this is a guy who is who lived in Washington, D.C., come from a poor family. His brother died. He was invited into the White House when his brother died. Then we got Abraham Lincoln. Abraham Lincoln used three times to try to run for president, and it it worked on a third charm. It worked on a third charm, and I appreciate him giving me the courage to show that even I can do it. So, what I would like to do is, like I said, I'm running for state senate. I'm a different type of woman, with different goals for the community of Seattle, and I just want to talk about that for a second before I bounce out of here to my next destination. So, pretty much, the reason why I'm running is because there's 940 officers to almost 800,000 people and 9,000 officers statewide to almost 8 million people. That's nothing. That's nothing. Y'all hear me say it over again because I'm practicing when I get around like a big crowd, because that will be in July. And that's when I get around these people that will teach me. It's like a humiliation type thing, but it's not. But as long as I'm filming, I feel comfortable with you guys watching me. If y'all watching me, you can see that I'm gonna be on my P's and Q's. When you're not watching me, bad things happen. I don't know why, but that's what happens. So I love you guys, like seriously. But like my goal is to sit up there and become state senator so I can put laws into action like teachers pay, make it easier for nurses to get into nursing positions. Not easy like the criteria is a C or below, easier where they don't have to take as many tests to get into the position that they are in. Because I tried to be a nurse and boy, is it tough. If we had more nurses, that's why they do it, because the pay is so good, and you got to think about it, since the pay is so good, the government don't want to pay for a whole bunch of nurses working. So they limit it and make it tougher to weed out the ones they call the bad ones. But people that aren't smart, that finish last, are the smartest ones that continue to strive to move forward. I hope y'all know that. People that finish last, if you finish last on your journey, we're always the ones that end up moving forward. Like I said, I'm going for my doctorate's degree in business administration. I have 5 more classes left for my master's. So I'm living good, living great. And I love it. I love the fact that I'm able to build on what I've done for the past 3, 4 years. First, it was psychology, a master's in psychology, because I wanted to be a psychologist. But that is tough. I give it to those psychologists out there. Lots and lots of paperwork. Lots and lots of paperwork. Now, I'm smart and I'm not illiterate. But when I start typing, if I don't go back and reread it to the best of my ability, it comes off like that. So I have to concentrate. And so, pretty much, George Washington, like for those who's just tuning in, I'm at George Washington University. I'll say George Washington University. And what I do is, what do I do? I sit up there and I think about him all the time because I was just in Olympia. I was just in Olympia where I took a picture with him and Martin Luther King. I think about him too. But did you know Martin Luther King used to do a lot of infidelities with white women? Did you know that? And one, like when I was reading Bill O'Reilly's JFK diaries or documentary, it was 500 pages. I read from front to back. And he said, "We're not going to be an N word tonight." And they loved him, but he was a sweet, gentle character that had a lot of charisma, courage, dedication, determination. And that's what made him, known worldwide. Everybody knows Martin Luther King. His name is in the books worldwide. And one day I hope my name be in the books worldwide. Kimberly tried to run for Senate 3 times. Like, if this don't work, if this don't work, you know where I'm going with this. If this don't work, I'm going to try to run for president next. It's already set in stone. Early, I was going to wait a decade or two, but this is has to stop. We make these promises like, and that's a whole 4 or 5 years. So I'm not tripping, but it's like they be like making promises like, I guarantee as governor, I will change the inflation rate. I will do this, I will do that, I will do this, I will do that. They become governor. And guess what happens? They don't achieve the goals they promise to the people because it's an undercut. It's a briefing, a pre-briefing, should I say pre-briefing, where our great president comes in. and pre-briefs them on what's going to be discussed. They brief in the public's eye, and then they debrief. So wonder what they talking about in the pre-briefing. So I'm not saying I don't trust him, but what I'm saying is, we're in a society right now where so many bad things are happening. People, why do they want to keep us drugged so much? It's too much methamphetamine out on the street. It shouldn't. You know what? I changed that. There is way too much, and there should be at least 1% to 0% on the streets right now versus 190 to 100% of the people use them. Anybody can cop from anywhere. I remember 2 years ago when I was walking down the street, somebody was like, "You want some?" And I'm like, "I don't want that crap." You have to be nice with them because then they go like, "I'm gonna kill you." And like, what? So I just feel like it's crazy. But that's my cue. I gotta go. I'm on a time schedule. Yeah, guys, this is serious. Even if I don't get to go, I don't know if I want to go because it's a lot. It's late. It's crap by the time you get out of there. At the Senate Republican Party lip sync until you can't no more. It's called lip sync until you can't, and then they ask political questions, and it's like 300 people, and I need to get my feet wet. But if I don't have you guys, I'm just gonna be a train wreck. So still work with me. I'm serious. I want to be a state senate. I want to work for the legislative branch. I want to change teachers' pay. $2,877 is the average pay for teachers. If they have a Tesla or two cars or one car, that's their whole paycheck. They have a mortgage or rent, that's their whole paycheck for the first 2 weeks. How can they live off of that? Some teachers are picking up two, three jobs. They should have at least $2,000 to $3,000 in their pocket so they can take care of essentials. That's not right. And now at the State of the Union this year, our great president was like, well, what did he say? He said, well, teacher pay is about to go up. I'm like, it took you 4 years to verify that. How can you do that? How can you just sit up there and say teachers' pay is about to go up when you had 4 years to prove yourself? And that's what I mean. Teachers' pay should have been went up. It's a political stunt, like I said. Had it not been a political, had he been smarter, he would have did it in the beginning. He would have did everything that he's supposed to and not wait until the last minute and dangle it in people's faces like, if you vote for me, just like a crooked senator would do, or a crooked person. If you vote for me, uh you'll get what do he say? You'll get like what? If you vote for me, you'll get teachers pay, better inflation rates, better this, better that. And that's not true. That's not true. Because why didn't you do it in the beginning? And why are we still stuck in inflation? That's all I want to know. So that's why I say what I say. I have my reasons for running for state senator. I don't hate Biden. Hi, chihuahuas. But I don't hate Biden. But what I'm saying is the things that he is doing is wrong. And that's why I voted for Trump twice. I voted for him. And now I'm running for state senator. The second time I ran for U.S. Senate in Santa Maria, California. And I am running for um, state senate here for the right reasons. And I'm going to keep running until I get some type of position, period. Because I deserve it as the first real, not no fake African American that stay in the suburbs. Put a real African American that lived in the hood getting her education. She don't know all of her history. She wants to learn every step of the way. Cause I'm hood. I wear my hands below my waist, my pants. I don't know what he said. T. No, seriously. All jokes aside, that's how I feel. Don't laugh at that. I should know the song. Yeah. So anyway, I have to go. Y'all take care. I salute you. Hold on. You gotta do it the right way. You gotta be up at attention and salute you, salute you, and salute you. If I go too far, I'm gonna hit the table. I had to change my shirt. That shirt got so dirty so quick. Remember when I was not smoking? Oh my God! On my probation officer, like, no, seriously, seriously. Remember when I was drinking my smoothie? Bye.